What is up, everybody? It's Jeremiah once again. Welcome back, you horror nerds. I've got a classic movie, classic movie, and surely to God you've seen this movie. If you haven't, what are you doing? But hey, maybe you're just getting into horror, and this is one that's got to be in the collection. That's a staple that everybody knows, quotes, has just an insane amount of knowledge about. I'm talking about the 1980 The Shining. Here's Johnny. So this is rated R, came out in 1980, and runs for 2 hours and 26 minutes. Yes, it's a long movie, but it's classic, and you know it is, and you know it's great. If for some reason you haven't heard of this movie, let's get you connected. Here's what the back says. Think of the greatest terror imaginable. Is it a monstrous alien, a lethal epidemic, or, as in this harrowing masterpiece from Stanley Kubrick, is it fear of murder by someone you should love and protect you and a member of your own family? From a script he co-adapted from a Stephen King novel, Kubrick melds vivid performances, menacing settings, dreamlike tracking shots, and shock after shock into a milestone of the macabre. In a signature role, Jack Nicholson, played by Here's Johnny, plays Jack Torrance, who comes to the elegant, isolated Overlook Hotel as an off-season caretaker with his wife, played by Shelley, Duvall, and son, played by Lloyd. Torrance has never been there before, or has he? The answer lies in the ghostly time warp of madness and murder. So, again, it is a long-ass movie, but I don't feel like you really notice it because it's so engaging. The cinematography is beautiful. I mean, Kubrick knows what he's doing when it comes to cinematography. You got to give him that. The thing is very engaging, and it's just stressful at times. I mean, but it does have a stacked lineup, like it said on the back, of course, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Rest in power, my friend. Of course, he did A Clockwork Orange. He did the 2001 Space Odyssey, Full Metal Jacket, as well as the... Anybody? That's right, the moon landing. I'm just kidding. A lot of people think that, though. But anyway, it was also co-written by Stephen King, like I mentioned. Of course, you know, he is a god among men when it comes to writing movies and writing books and things like that. Now, I can't think of a better example of a psychological thriller / horror movie. This one is a mind screw. It kind of shows what happens when you start to be isolated and you are just alone by yourself, knowing no one will be there despite having family there. It's just a deep dive into paranoia. Still solid movie after so many years. Please rewatch it if you haven't seen it. But I beg of you, do not remake this movie, please. I know everybody's salivating. What's the next remake? Please do not remake this one. It would not be that good. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. The Shining, 1980. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. Got more coming to you. Stick around.